For today's recipe, Link will be joined by IQ, Gastro Bob, and Yar, Captain Cook. And backed up as always by Guinea Page and the Animal Crackers.
Today, we're making tzatziki. If you haven't heard tzatziki, it's kind of like... Well, it's...
Need a tip-off on tzatziki? Want to know more? I'm on the case. It may sound like a cross between a sneeze and a hiccup, but it's not. Tzatziki is something you'll find in a Greek restaurant, and nowadays in lots of grocery stores. It's got yogurt, and garlic, and cucumbers, and you eat it like a dip. No tricky terminology here.
So, for today's recipe, we'll need 2 cups of plain Greek yogurt. Oh no! We don't have enough yogurt to make tzatziki.
We interrupt this program with unexpected breaking news. Link is practically out of yogurt. What's a young chef to do? Without yogurt, you don't have tzatziki. I can confirm that this is a crisis in the kitchen, or my name isn't Chip Dippington.
No problem, we'll make yogurt. Sure, you could go to the store and buy some, but if you have the time, it's pretty simple. But first, we have to figure out how yogurt is made, and it involves bacteria.
It's a dirty job. But someone has to give the dish on bacteria. Like cops and robbers, there are good bacteria and badly behaving bacteria. One thing's for certain, all bacteria are alive.
It's alive! It's alive!
There is the kind of bacteria that makes you think of germs. But not all bacteria is bad.
That's right, Link. Bacteria are single-celled creatures and are found everywhere. There are even bacteria in us, like over 100 trillion cells that call our bodies home sweet home. Those bacteria are called helper bacteria. We need them to stay healthy, and the bacteria in yogurt are totally good for us.
In order to let the good helper bacteria flourish, you need to make sure that the unfriendly bacteria doesn't take over. That's why all the tools we're using today to make the yogurt have just come out of the dishwasher. They've been sterilized.
It's a preemptive move. Just like a goalie blocks a puck, Link is blocking us from unfriendly bacteria. By keeping hands and utensils free from unfriendly bacteria, Link is showing us the importance of keeping things clean when handling food. It's a defensive play. Now back to the action.
We've got 4 cups of milk that earlier I heated to 185 degrees and let cool.
He heats, he boils, he scores! Impressive! By heating the milk, Link continues his pursuit of the sweet science of sterilization. Elimination of unfriendly bacteria is par for the course.
The milk has cooled to 100 degrees. Now it's time to add a little bit of our plain Greek yogurt. The yogurt has active cultures in it.
Active cultures means the friendly, helpful bacteria in the yogurt are still alive and thriving.
I'm gonna look at these cultures live and up close with my gastro specs.
Where's the crowd control, I ask you? In just 1 spoonful of yogurt, there are millions of live, active, beneficial bacteria. The yogurt Link already has will act as a starter in the milk. It's a swarm that will only get bigger.
Oh, the bacterial cultures in our yogurt change our milk into yogurt. It starts it up. So let's start our starter. Our 3 tablespoons of yogurt will transform this milk into a more creamy, tangy yogurt. But how does it work? IQ, what's the scoop?
Yogurt is made by fermenting milk. That's when bacteria make a new home in the milk, feeding on the lactose sugars in the milk and releasing lactic acid. The lactic acid sours the milk, causing the proteins to curdle or thicken into a creamy texture. That lactic acid is what gives yogurt its distinctive, tangy flavor.
Yo, the helper bacteria makes the yogurt by munching up the milk lactose and turning it into lactic acid. Yogurt.
Now that the milk and yogurt have been thoroughly mixed, put your mixture into a thermos. Put the top back on the thermos. And wrap your thermos in 2 to 3 towels. We're gonna set this in a warm, draft-free place overnight. The towel is gonna keep our thermos warm. It's like we're tucking it in for the night. Lab rat, fast forward, please.
Who's the cutest bacteria culture? Who's the cutest bacteria culture? Are you a bacteria culture? Yes, you are.
We're making yogurt in the GastroBlast kitchen, but yogurt is only the kickoff for today's main attraction, our recipe for tzatziki.
Check it out! We've got yogurt. And the longer you leave it in the thermos, the tangier it will get. And if you want your yogurt to be creamier and thicker, here's a cool trick: straining it.
First sterilizing, now straining? Amazing! Straining is when you let all the liquid roll off or out of your food. Commence ignition, and start straining.
I'm gonna strain the yogurt by pouring it into a sieve that's lined with clean paper towel and placing it over a bowl to catch the liquid. In this measuring cup, I've got 2 medium cucumbers that I've seeded and grated into shreds. Pour the shredded cucumbers into another sieve above another bowl to catch the water that strains out. We want a thick tzatziki, not a watery one, so this extra step is worth doing.
Watery tzatziki. Take the time to strain that cucumber liquid out, and you will have a thick tzatziki. It's simple. Take the time or face the culinary crime.
Now we're ready to make tzatziki. So to our yogurt and our cucumbers, we'll add Greek yogurt, shredded and strained cucumber, a 1/4 cup of freshly squeezed lemon juice, salt and pepper, seasoned to taste, 2 tablespoons of white wine vinegar, 1 garlic clove minced into very small pieces, 1 tablespoon of dill that has also been minced, 2 tablespoons of olive oil.
The mise en place, French for everything in its place. Link has got all his ingredients washed, peeled, chopped, sliced or diced, poured, measured, and ready to go so we can get right into the game of cooking. For amateurs and professionals in the kitchen, it's a smart play to be organized.
Now we're gonna mix all our ingredients into the bowl.
I believe there may be a mixing misdemeanor in progress. With mixing, there must be music. Sterilizing, starters, straining, and shredding. Wow, sounds like the GastroBlast kitchen was action-packed today and featured the most versatile of fermented foods, yogurt.
Now we're gonna season to taste using a little bit of salt and pepper. And there you have it, tzatziki. We've made about 4 cups, which is about 8 to 10 servings. And you don't only have to use this as a dip, it can also be used as a sauce on things like burgers, or kebabs, or baked potatoes. Now, it's time to tidy up. I had a gastro blast making tzatziki with you today. See you next time.